Good morning, everyone. Our last session, so just make the best of it, and hopefully you may be able to do a little bit of yoga over the next few weeks before we get back in January. I think it's good for us all if we can possibly keep moving, keep our bodies open, keep our bodies as strong as we can. So just remembering to continue with a little practice if you can. So just to begin this morning, make sure that you're seated comfortably, whichever way is appropriate for you. And as I actually can't see everyone, as we go through, be mindful of what's right for you as well. And if I'm asking you to do anything that's not right, then just either modify it or don't do it at all. So just being aware that you don't want to cause yourself any undue stress or injury. So as you sit anyway, be aware of your nice long spine, nice long neck, body nice and relaxed, not tense, and just lightly close your eyes. So be aware of your space. Connect to your breath and just notice your breath at the moment. Be aware of the gentle movement of your body as you breathe normally. Then begin to deepen your breathing. So being aware of the change of the movement of your body as the breath deepens. You bring your hands onto your abdomen, just below your rib cage. And as you inhale into your hands and feel your abdomen spreading. And as you exhale, that feeling of everything drawing back towards your spine. So inhaling into your hands. Exhale back. And just ensuring as best you can that you've got a nice deep, even breath. Keeping your awareness on your breath. If your mind drifts away, just bring it back to your breathing. And after you've completed your next exhalation, just breathe easy. And open your eyes. And we'll just do some nice gentle back stretches to begin with. So folding over to begin with. Lifting up, take your hands behind with your fingers facing towards you and open the chest. And then come back up to sitting. Take yourself round to the right. Then back to the centre. Then round to the other side. Then back to the centre. Then coming forward again. Lifting up. Take the hands behind with the fingers facing towards you and open your chest. Coming back up to sitting. Take yourself gently round to the right. Then back to the centre. And round to the other side. And then back to the centre. Take your arms up, lifting up, clasp your hands and just feel that stretch up both sides of your body. And down. And then stretch out your legs. and come onto your knees and step your right foot forward. So coming into a lunge, coming into crescent moon lunge, where you're stretching through your legs, hands on your lower thigh, and as you inhale, pushing that back thigh forward. So possibly feeling that stretch through the front of your back leg. Keep the body nice and upright, try not to lean forward. Then take your arms up over your head. So shoulder width apart with your palms facing, keeping your chest lifted. Be with your breath. Just notice where you're feeling the stretch. Then bring your hands down in prayer position. Bring your right hand onto the floor inside of your forward foot. Open up. Bring that hand down, open up to the other side. Back down. And then change your feet round. So bring the other foot forward. Coming up with your hands on your lower thigh. And again, lunging forward. Pushing that back thigh forward, keeping the body nice and upright. Feel the stretch principally through the front of your back leg. Take the arms up. So be aware of that stretch up through the front of your body. Then bring your hands down in prayer position. If you've got your left leg forward, bring your left hand down to the floor, opening up. Then bring that hand down and open up to the other side. Then back down. And then step that foot back and come up onto your feet. Okay, so we'll come into Uttanasana, forward bend. And okay here to have soft knees if it feels easier for you. The aim is to lengthen your spine, create room in your spine, just allow that energy, that prana to flow through your body. So bringing your hands onto your hips, inhale up, exhale coming over. If it's enough to be parallel to the floor, that's fine. Or slide your hands down your legs, resting on thighs, calves, ankles, or hands coming onto the floor. Just allowing the spine to lengthen, the neck to be long, head hanging heavy. Okay to have soft knees. Be with your breath, just allowing that stretch to the body. To come out, soften your knees, lift up, and exhale, release. Take your legs wide this time. So your toes are facing forward, hands coming onto your hips. Inhale up, exhale, come over, body parallel to the floor. Then take your hands to your right leg, either thigh, calf, or ankle. Look up as you inhale, exhale, fold over that leg. So just allow the chest to come towards thigh, releasing the shoulders, nice long neck. Walk yourself across to the other foot. Again, taking a hold where it's appropriate for you. Inhale, look up, exhale, fold over that leg. Walk your hands to the other side. Again, taking a hold, thigh, calf, ankle, or foot. Look up as you inhale, exhale, fold over that leg. Walking your hands to the other foot, look up as you inhale, exhale, fold over that leg. Back to the center, bend your knees as you lift up, and then from there just come into your standing position. Okay, so we'll do a flank stretch. So take your legs as wide as you comfortably can. Your right foot's facing the end of your mat. Wide enough you can comfortably bend this forward knee. Be as open here as you can be. Trying to get roughly a 90-degree angle here. Feel the strength through the core of your body. Drawing up in your pelvic floor, engaging your abdominal muscles. Then bring your elbow onto your forward knee, hand into your abdomen. Either take your arm up from there or slide this hand down onto the floor and take your arm up. So just working with what's right for you, but feel that lovely stretch right up through the outside of your body, opening up the side of your body. To come out, bring that top arm down, push up, take it to the other side. So bending your forward knee and be in that position you feel strong and comfortable, as open here as you can be. Bring your elbow onto your knee, either hand into your abdomen or hand coming onto the floor, opening up. Be with your breath. Feel that lovely stretch through your body. Bring the top arm back down, push up and come to standing. Just centering yourself for a moment. Then we'll come into a wide leg warrior. So taking your legs into the same position we've just been in, your toes facing the end of your mat if possible, bending that forward knee, being as wide as you can be, being as comfortable as you can be, strong core, body nice and upright, take your arms out to shoulder level, then turn and look along the middle finger of your forward arm. That power, that strength of the warrior. Be with your breath. Be aware of your breath. Breathing as deeply as you can in these strong positions. Bring your hands onto your hips, lift up. Take it to the other side. Bending your forward knee. Body nice and upright. Take your arms out to shoulder level. Turn and look along the middle finger of your forward arm. So really feel that extension right across the arms. Strong core. Be with your breath. Come out, lift up, and come into your standing position. Okay, so we'll do a forward facing warrior now. So take your right leg forward. You're obviously not as wide as we've been in the previous warrior, but wide enough that you can comfortably bend this forward knee. Now we're going to do a little sequence, so just run through it first. So you're starting with the legs straight, lifting up, and then hands coming onto the hips, bending, lifting up, doing it this way. Okay, so start with your forward legs straight, take your arms up in the air as you inhale. As you exhale, bend that forward knee, hands onto your hips. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And then take your arms out behind, parallel to your back leg, open up the front of your body, stretch out. Keep the head up or you can lean the head back. Feel that lovely opening across the front of the body, holding that. Then lifting back up and change to the other side. So bending your forward knee. Finding that place where you're strong, you're comfortable, strong core. Just make sure that you're comfortable enough you can bend that knee and then straighten the leg. So inhale up, exhale down, bend the forward knee. Inhale up, exhale down, bend the forward knee. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And then take your arms out behind, parallel to your back leg as you open the shoulders and lean back. You can keep the head up or drop the head back. Feel that lovely stretch up through the front of your body and across your chest. Be with your breath. Then lift up, and from there, come to standing. Bring your feet together. If you're more comfortable with your feet slightly apart, that's okay. Be strong, strong legs, strong core, lightness in your upper body. Bring your hands into your heart centre. And either lightly close your eyes or just have a downward gaze. Shoulders soft, neck long. Then open your eyes and release your hands. Coming into Trikonasana, so take your legs leg length apart, not so wide this time. Same alignment, heel of your front foot aligned with the arch of your back foot, body facing forward, arms out to shoulder level. And in Trikonasana, this forward leg stays straight. So inhaling, and as you exhale, extend as far as you can. Bring your hand to rest or bring your hand to the inside. Use your top arm to draw your shoulder back and take your arm up in the air. So really lifting that energy, opening the body, be with your breath. To come out, bring that top arm down, push up. Take it to the other side. So making sure you're strong, you're comfortable, hips facing forward. This leg stays straight in Trikonasana. Arms out to shoulder level. Inhale, and as you exhale, extend as far as you can. Bring your hand to rest, not leaning, just resting, or bring it to the inside. Use your top shoulder to draw that arm back. Take your arm up in the air. So really feeling that lovely T-shape across the chest. Energy lifted. To come out, bring that top arm down, lift up, come to standing. We'll come from there into a wide leg forward bend. So take your legs as wide as you comfortably can. Toes facing forward. Bring your hands onto your hips. Inhale up, exhale, come over, body parallel to the floor. Then slide your hands down your legs, resting on thighs, calves, ankles, or taking a hold round your big toes. Look up as you inhale, exhale, folding into that full forward fold. If you've got a hold of your toes, push your elbows out to the side. Okay to have soft knees. To come out, release your fingers, hands onto the floor, push up, and bring your feet together. So from there, come down onto the floor for downward dog. So come down, stretching out your arms, spreading your fingers, really rooting down through your hands. And then turn over your toes and pushing up. So just paddle with your feet, just stretching a bit more through the legs. Then come right up onto the balls of your feet and try and ease your heels down towards the floor. It doesn't matter if they don't get there. So your bottom's pushed up and back, tummy's drawn up to spine. Strengthen your body. It's okay to have your knees slightly soft if that feels easier. Then lowering yourself down into upward dog. So either toes turned over, knees off the floor, or feet soft and knees on the floor. Feel the stretch up through the front of the body. Then pushing back up into downward dog. Tummy drawn up to spine, bottom pushed up and back. And then come down onto your knees. Sit back on your heels for a moment. And we'll do another variation of downward dog. I'll just run through it. So you're stretching out, turn over your toes, lifting up. This time bring your feet into the center line, so bring your feet together. Then take the right leg out behind. So really stretching out through that leg. And if you want to deepen that, you can bend that knee, open up the whole of the side of the body. But if it's enough for you just to be in this position, that's perfectly okay. So bringing that foot down. So coming back into your downward dog position, you might want to just shake your wrists a little bit. You might want to massage your wrists a little bit before we come into it again. Rotate your hands, stretching out. Turn over your toes and pushing up again. It might feel a little easier. It might not. Step your feet together. Then take your right leg out behind. So really stretching right through to the tips of the toes. If you want to deepen that, bend that knee and rotate that leg out to the outside of your body. Then gently bring that leg back down. So the other side, stretching that leg out. And then if you want to take it further, bending that knee, opening up the side of your body. Then bring that leg back down, come down onto your knees, sit back on your heels, and again, just rotate your wrists, circling, then circle in the opposite direction. Clench your fists, open up your fingers, clench your fists, open up your fingers, and release. And then come down onto the floor on your front. So one hand on top of the other or one fist on top of the other, and bring your forehead onto your hands and just allow your body to let go for a moment or two. Be aware of how you feel, how your breath feels. Shoulders soft. Then from there, push up, come onto your knees, And we'll do a little bit more work into the legs. So bringing your right foot forward. Take your arms up in the air. Change to the other leg. Change round again. Change round. Change round. Change round. Change round. Change round. And last time, change round. Change round. And then from there, just come down into pose of a child. And coming up onto your knees, and we will come into camel pose, Uttanasana. So we'll all do the first stage. So you're bringing the backs of your hands, bring your hands onto your back, not your thumbs. You want the whole of your fingers to be supporting your back. Your legs are about hip width apart. And it's a really good stretch into the thighs and into these deep muscles here. So just working with it as best you can, opening your chest. So inhale up, exhale, leaning back. You can keep the head up or drop the head back. So really supporting the back, chest open, be with your breath. Then lifting up. Then you can either do that one again, or there's a couple of other options. Turning over your toes, you don't have quite so far to go back. You can take yourself back and then you're pushing up. Or if you can go right back, feet are flat, taking yourself back, then pushing up. Chest open, chest lifted. And lifting up. So whichever's right for you. First of all, hands coming onto the back, lifting up, opening. Then lifting back up. And if you want to take it further, just be with what feels appropriate for you. Toes turned over, coming back, or feet flat, coming back, and you just take yourself back. Some people don't like going back, pushing up, opening up. You may well feel that stretch up through your legs. Then lifting up, and again folding over into pose of a child. Then come to sitting, and we'll do some forward bends and some twists and back bends. So coming into your seated position, pushing your heels away. It's okay to have soft knees. The important thing is to move out from the hips, lengthen the spine, keep the head in line with the back. Really perching yourself on your sit bones as best you can, keeping the legs strong. If your legs are floating about, you can see that it's not really doing much for you. Inhaling up, exhale, coming over. So using your breath to ease you out a little each time, coming over, coming over, coming over, just coming over to where your body will allow. Then lifting back up and release. We'll come into a twist, so you've got various options here. If you can, bring your right leg back. Now, I know that's not comfortable for quite a few of you. So if that's the case, just bring this leg in so that the sole of your foot's coming into your upper thigh. But if you can, it's a good stretch into this leg. Have the foot flat rather than sticking out to the side. And if you're comfortable in that position, bring the other leg in. Otherwise, you can still twist to both sides with your legs like this. So be mindful of what's right for you. So both buttocks firmly planted on the floor. We'll do both sides, so it doesn't really matter which side you go to first. Take your right hand to your left knee. Find a place to press into the floor to give you that lift up from the base of your spine, and then turn to look over that back shoulder, or just look straight ahead as you turn. So you're getting that lovely massage to your abdominals. You've got that lovely twist to the spine as long as you are lifted from the base of your spine. Then back to the centre. Take yourself round to the other side. Find that place to press into the floor. Just gradually try and take yourself round to be looking over your back shoulder. Then back to the centre. Change your legs round. So bringing the other leg in, and again, if it's easier for you just to do it this way, you can still twist to both sides. If you can bring this leg in, try to have your foot soft rather than sticking out to the side, and bring this other leg in. So both buttocks planted on the floor. We'll go to both sides. It doesn't really matter which side you go to first. Take your left hand to your right knee. Find that place to press into the floor to lift, and then turning to look over your back shoulder, or just looking straight ahead from that sideways position. Then moving back round to the front, take yourself to the other side, find that place, pressing, lifting, turning to look over that back shoulder. So moving that back shoulder round with each breath. Then moving back round to the centre and come onto your back. And bring your knees onto your chest and just rock gently, hugging your knees to you and just rocking gently. Now we'll do a thread the needle exercise, which does work into your hip. So just working with this as best you can. So you've got your knees in your chest. Take your right leg over your left leg. So you're just sitting at the bottom of your upper thigh. If you've got your right knee on top, it's your right arm. There's a space between your two thighs. You're taking that right arm through that space and either clasping your hands behind your thigh, or if you want to get a deeper stretch, clasping your hands round your shin. You know yourself what your body will allow you to do. You may well feel quite a deep stretch into that hip on the right hand side. A bit of discomfort's okay. Pain's not good, so be mindful of what's happening with your body. Then unravel your hands, take that foot to the floor. So just for a moment, both feet to the floor. Then bring your knees onto your chest again. And this time you're taking your right leg, your left leg over your right thigh. So if you've got your left leg on top, there's a space between your two thighs. Take that left arm up and then thread it through that hole and clasp your hands behind your right thigh. Or if you want to deepen that stretch, clasp your hands in front of your shin. And again, possibly feeling quite a deep stretch into that top hip. Just allowing that stretch to happen. Then releasing and take both feet to the floor and then straighten those legs. Then clasp your hands behind your head. Bring your knees onto your chest. Take your right leg up to about a 45-degree angle. Bring that leg back in, take the other one out. Bring that leg back in, take them both out. Bring them in, take the right one out. Back in, take the left one out. Working into your core, be strong in your core. Bring the leg back, take them both out. Bring your knees in, take your right leg out. Back in, take your left leg out. Back in, take both legs out. And back in, and take your hands round your knees, just rock gently. And then take your hands behind your thighs and roll up to sitting. And just coming into Navasana. So bringing, again, working into your core, bringing your knees up. Take your legs parallel to the floor. Take your legs up. And if it's enough for you to keep a hold behind your thighs, that's fine. If you can, bring your hands up. Be with your breath. Be strong in the base of your spine. Then bring your legs in. Keep a hold. Take your legs out parallel to the floor. If you can, bring them up, but still supporting your thighs if that's enough. Take your arms up. Be strong in that core of your body. Be with your breath. And then down. Knees bent. Just fold over your knees. Then coming into table pose. So come back onto the floor. You might need to find a place where it's right for you. You're coming up and you're lifting up so that your body's in a nice straight line, and you can take the head in line with the body or keep the head up. So quite strong work, strong in your core, holding that, be with your breath. And then gently lower yourself down. And again, fold over your legs. And then from there, come onto your back and we'll come into bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. So soles of your feet on the floor. Just finding the appropriate position for you. Your toes are facing the end of your mat. They're not splayed out to the side. About hip width apart. Nice long spine, nice long neck. And when you're ready, lifting up. If it's enough to just keep the body in a straight line, that's fine. Or if you can, push right up onto your shoulders. You can Clasp your hands and push away. Take another deep breath and just lift a little bit higher. Then to come out, release your fingers, push yourself away, come down one vertebrae at a time if you possibly can, coming down slowly. And then bringing your knees onto your chest, put your hands on your knees, push your knees away, open circle, closing the circle on your chest and push. And then hands behind your thighs, roll up to sitting, and we'll come into fish pose. Straight. Bringing your hands in towards your bottom. And again, we're all built quite differently. The limbs are all different lengths. So just adjust it according to what's right for you. Bring yourself back onto your forearms. And then you keep the heels pushed away, but you're pushing the back, opening the chest. So you've got that lovely arched back. You can keep the head up or drop the head back. And some of you might want to just take your head right over to the floor. Be with your breath. Just feel the strength in your body, the prana, the energy in your body. Then gently release yourself back to the floor. Coming onto your back. And take your arms out along the floor beyond your head. So really feeling, be aware of your body, feeling the energy in your body. Then stretch through the right side, stretch through your right arm and your right leg. And then release. Stretch through your left arm, left leg. And then release. And diagonally across your body, your right arm and your left leg. And then your left arm and your right leg. And then really just have a final stretch. And you're feeling that stretch coming through your fingers, your hands, your arms, down through your torso, your legs, into your feet, the tips of your toes, that lovely energizing stretch. And then release. And prepare to do a relaxation. So making sure you're going to be comfortable. We don't take any time in our everyday life to relax in a conscious way. And our minds and our bodies are continually being bombarded with all sorts of stimuli, and we really just don't get the opportunity to rejuvenate. So even if it's only for a short time in our yoga practice, it's good to just not just allow the body to relax, but to allow the mind to settle as well. Some of you find it more easy than others, but just work with it, just allowing the body, the breath, the mind to settle and feel the benefit from these few minutes of release. So your body nice and comfortable on the floor. Chin just tucked in a little, just to ensure you've got nice length in the back of your neck. Take a nice deep in-breath, and as you exhale, just feel as though you're exhaling tension from your body and just allowing that tension to disappear into the floor. Beginning with your toes, feel as though a wave of relaxation is slowly moving up through your whole body. Mentally, relax each toe, then move on to your feet and relax them completely. Now feel the relaxation moving up your legs, relaxing your calves, your knees and your thighs. Feel the relaxation coming up into your hips and into your abdominal area, and just relax all your internal organs. Feel your bottom relaxing. And feel the tension slowly releasing from each part of your back. And as your body relaxes, feel as though you're just sinking down into the floor. Feel the relaxation coming into your chest, and just be aware of your slow, gentle breath. Bring your attention to your fingers, relaxing each finger in turn. Then relax your hands. Feel the relaxation moving up your arms, relaxing your wrists and your forearms, and then your upper arms. Just let your shoulders relax. And then feel that wave of relaxation moving up through your neck into your head. Relax your face and your head. Just let your jaw soften. We hold so much tension with our jaw. Relax your chin and your cheeks, your eyes and your eyebrows, your forehead and your scalp. Finally, relax your brain. You may well feel thoughts trying to intrude into your mind over the next few minutes, but if you can, just let these thoughts stay on the periphery of your mind. Take this time for you. No thinking, no doing, just being. And just for a short time, all your cares and worries are gone. So just relax in that space for a few minutes. Just very gently begin to come back into the moment, but don't disturb yourself too much. Just be aware of your body lying on the floor. Be aware of how soft your breath feels. Be aware of how your body feels and how your mind feels. Just expand your awareness a little. Have a sense of the space around you. Hear any sounds. Have a sense of your taste, your sense of smell. Feel the air in your skin, contact of your clothes and maybe covers. The contact of the whole of the back of your body on the floor. And begin to make some small movements to your body, to your toes and your feet, and your legs, to your fingers, your hands and your arms. And just begin to move your body gently in any way it's asking. Ease your neck out gently. Roll your head over to the side. And roll onto your side when you feel ready. And I don't have my chimes this morning, so come up to sitting when you feel ready. Just enjoy some of this peace, this silence. Just allow it to soak into your body, your mind. I'd just like to thank everyone for attending, should I say, our Zoom classes. And I wish you all a happy and healthy festive season. And hopefully we'll all be back in 2021. Om Shanti, peace, peace. Thank you very much. Namaste, everyone. Thank you.